Crypto market analytics, guys, we're back. We got the Litecoin under the microscope. We haven't been here for quite a long time, right? Probably, I would say, at least a couple of months. We felt that the Litecoin was kind of unclear with regards to the technical situation, but now we feel differently. Now we feel that we kind of have a strong grip on the technical picture. And I want to show you what I mean by that. First, let me say this. Let me start by saying that we think that the Litecoin is going to have a huge comeback. And when I say huge, I mean it's going to outperform all of the leading coins, including the Bitcoin, right? Because we've seen the Bitcoin really dominating, the leading coins, right? It's been outperforming all of them by a large stretch. Now, I think the Litecoin is going to do the same. Basically, I think the Litecoin is going to replace the Bitcoin. It's going to be the star of the next month or two, right? That's how we feel, and I want to show you why. So, we know that Litecoin was on its way to hit the 38.2%, Fibonacci 38.2 of the whole bear market, right? The whole downside trend. And take a look how close it got. It got really close, right? It almost touched base on that 156, but it didn't. It missed it and went for a pretty strong downside correction, which lasted, take a look, almost a month, right? Now, you can also see what happened here, guys. It seems that price broke back below the 23.6, which is the blue dotted line here, right? We know, we remember that one because that was our price target when we were having a bullish position, and we had a very profitable position when we were aiming for 105, right? When price reached 105, we actually got out, and we were basically involved with other trading opportunities, other coins. But now we think that price had finished a very significant downside correction, is about to gear up towards the next upside move. Now let me show you a couple of things here. First, we think that the Litecoin is actually is under an Elliott wave cycle. That's what we feel. We feel that we have the first wave followed by the second corrective wave. Then we had the third wave, and just now we've just finished the fourth corrective wave. Take a look. The fourth wave, guys, just took the previous, right? I mean, took the tip of wave number one, right? And starting to pull back up. And that's a classic, kind of a classic behavior when it comes to Elliott wave cycle. But that's not the end of it, right? Because I'm going to bring you back again to that 105. So we can see that price seems to be breaking down below. But I would say this, I think this is a bearish trap. We think that this is a false breakdown. It's a deceptive move. And we can say that because when we analyze the monthly chart, guys, this is what we see. We see this, take a look, we see this spike starting to form. This is what we call the suspicious spike, right? Because we know that price had broken that 23.6. And it had the highest confirmation possible from the monthly bar, right? From the close of the monthly bar, we had that two consecutive, both last month and the month before. So that's a very strong confirmation that price had managed to overcome that obstacle. Now, when prices seems to be breaking below, that was from the daily perspective and also the weekly perspective. But now we can see from the monthly perspective that spike starting to form here. So, and it just keeps growing and growing, right? So I have a feeling that by the end of the month, you can see where we're going with this, right? Price will be able to come all the way back and close the month above 105. All right. And that's going to be a huge indication that the 105 is here to stay, right? It's going to hold. It's a powerful support. And that means that price will continue to hammer upwards. And possibly this time will hit that 38.2, which we expected to do so, right? So basically we decided to pull the trigger, guys, even though price is still below the 23.6. It's very rare that we would do such a thing, but this time we feel very strongly that price will make it. Right? It already made it. I mean, it was it was trading well below 105. I mean, its lowest low was actually 75 just a few days ago. So yeah, we think that we're gonna cross back up, and once we do, that's gonna be the moment when we're gonna push for a big size position here, right? Because right now we just established a small position. We're testing the water. We want to make sure that price can break above 105 at least from the weekly perspective, which means by the end of this week, right? Interesting stuff, guys. We're starting with stop loss level at 69.5, right? We're giving some room here to the Litecoin. It's been a bit volatile lately, so we want to give it some room here. That's about that for today, guys. Have a nice weekend. And until next time, be well.